My name is Dr. Peter Mukaya, and people call me Dr. Organic Key. I'm the CEO of Organic Consumers Alliance. I also sit on different agroecological committees, boards, and associations in Kenya. Organic Consumers Alliance is that entity that focuses on the space within the agroecological system of imparting knowledge to different stakeholders of consumers to provide information, knowledge, and the relevant training on aspects of the benefits of consuming food which is safe, which is diverse, which is healthy, which does not use chemicals, that's often grown locally, which is actually what organic food is all about. The Food and Agriculture Organization, working in partnership with IFOAM, have this program of, in particular, supporting peoples who live in mountain areas, or what you also call mountainous agroecosystems. Ideally, all agriculture should be nutrition sensitive, because the first purpose of food is not as a commodity, but as a nutrient. This is something very basic, but oftentimes many people forget this.
So nutrition sensitive agriculture in mountainous areas is a training that was started in last year of March 2020, just before the COVID-19 pandemic. And we brought together different RSPs, who are the rural service providers, to come and learn how they can be able to mainstream nutrition in their programs. We had 3 phases of the training. So the first phase was last year in March 2020, where we brought them together and they were learning, like it was more of an introduction. In the second phase training, we were deep in COVID-19 pandemic times. So it became very difficult for us to be able to have meetings. But what we did as the 3 trainers, we went out and we visited all the RSPs in their respective areas just to monitor.
For me, these are change agents. They are agents who bring about change. Change in the way we do our business in agriculture. Change in the way we produce our food, using environmentally sustainable technologies and practices, and also using innovations that are able to safeguard our environment, when at the same time they are increasing production and productivity, because we would like to see farmers produce more from their own areas. We would like them to produce more to sustain them for a long time, either in terms of meeting their food security requirements or producing more to get money in their pockets.
One of the things that they had to do was to come up with a micro intervention, which is a small plan of how they can be able to integrate nutrition in their programs. So we did that in September of last year. And now this is the final training, where we've actually even come to visit one of the RSPs, and we're just coming to see what she has been able to do in her micro intervention.
Here at this farm, we do practice integrated crop production and animal production. We have both animals and we also do plants. But our specialty is herbs. That is our core business. So the other plants that we have, the traditional mbogas, the skuma, the sageti, the managu, we do it for local production, but we do it at international standards. We don't segregate that this is for export, so these are the standards, and this is for local, and these are the standards. Since we have international certification, we apply the same across board. My market internationally is partly EU market and the Arab Emirates. Initially, I used to sell to other people who are exporting before I got my certification. But as per May, I've got my certification now to export. So I'm targeting that by August, I'll be able to do my seedlings for the annuals. By September, October, we are ready for the export market. I've built a network of like-minded people with the same values. And of course, as we said in organic, I've also learned there are some others adding value. So there's totally never a waste in organic. So if I can't export, there's someone adding value I can give to the person to preserve the crops. We formed linkages with retailers because I'm more of a wholesaler, especially my local food and also my local produce and also the herbs.
Today is a party day, a graduation day. We've come here, we've had a lunch, and we want to unleash these 24 newly minted rural service providers to then become trainers of trainers. They can go out there, they've come from all over Kenya, from coast, from western, from Nyanza, from central, from northeastern, to go out to the respective areas and then work with their communities to achieve these nutrition sensitive objectives, which are not only the mandate of this country, Kenya, but also the mandate of East Africa, the mandate of African Union, and indeed the mandate of Food and Agriculture Organization.
One of the biggest lessons that I've learned is to think big, think outside the box, never think you're too small to do something great. And also I've learned that you need to have a really vibrant network of like-minded people who share the same vision as you so that you're able to even source ideas.
Through this journey, I've learned that whatever you eat affects your entire life because food is part of the medicine that we should take. So we realized that when you take healthy food, you will have a very good health. So what I'm learning from this is that everybody should know something concerning organic food or organic farming.
We are very proud to have this activity here, and as Pelham Kenya we recognize that all players must continue to work together in synergy, because at the end of the day we are promoting same goals, we are reaching out to the same constituents, and for our graduates I'm very proud of them because they are now reaching out. For Pelham Kenya we have been a part of this process, and we have even one of our staff is part of the graduates, and we are very proud of that.
As we know, for farmers who may not be working, farming is their business. So we'd like farmers to engage in business that guarantees safe food, that guarantees sustained incomes for them. And that is why one of the key characteristics of organic agriculture, which is being championed by the change agents, the rural service providers, is in diversification of what farmers can produce.
We need to shift and eat the kind of food that we are promoting that is nutritionally sensitive, that's not conventional, that is not using agrochemicals, but rather that is using natural systems of manure, mbolea, of enabling the soil microorganisms to generate nutrients and feed the root systems of plants. So these plants are healthy. When they grow healthy, they have a strong immunity. That strong immunity ensures that these plants are resistant to pests. When you eat food that's nutrition sensitive, that is agroecological, you protect your body, you boost your immune system, you're able to wear what we call the inner mask. With COVID around, you wear the outer mask, but I want to repeat, start with wearing the inner mask. What is the inner mask? The inner mask is food that has a broad range of nutrients, that's grown organically, has no chemicals and pesticides, that enables your immune system to be strengthened to fight all disease, including COVID-19.